Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel here. So it's that time of the year again, when it's time to share with you guys what's on my Android smartphone for 2019. So let's begin. So the first thing, of course, is the launcher. So I'm currently not using the default OnePlus 6 OS. I am using Action Launcher, which is probably my favorite third-party launcher on Android. If you guys haven't checked out that launcher, I highly recommend you guys do if you want the Pixel features and just a lot of the latest Android 9 features on your smartphones. So of course, the widget. So the widget I am currently using is a Super widget by Trident 3. I think the Super widget is called. It's just a simple widget which tells you, of course, the time, the date, and of course the weather, which is not currently working right now. So in my Google folder, I currently just have the default Google apps there. So the Google app, YouTube Studio, of course, Play Music, YouTube app, Gmail, Maps, and Calendar are the default Google apps in that folder. And then of course I have the Play Store just to see quickly update apps if I find out that there's a new update for a new launcher or just a new app with a new feature coming out soon. And then in my dock, I have the Google Podcast app, which of course still needs a lot of work. It hasn't really gotten any big updates, and I currently don't use it that much. But when I do, I use Google Podcast to listen to my favorite podcast I'm currently listening to on Android. Of course, I have the Twitter app there. It's my favorite Twitter client. I think it's my favorite Twitter client on Android just because it has the notifications, and of course I'm a big fan of the algorithm timeline where it shows you, of course, the most trending tweets, I guess. So yeah, it's just really cool that Twitter has done that and has given a lot of love to the Android app. So yeah, just really happy that it's getting a lot of love by updates and all that stuff. And of course I have the Instagram app there, of course, to upload photos whenever I take photos on the OnePlus 6. So yeah, the default camera app is in the dock there as well. And then of course the Google search bar down below. On my next page, I have Home Agenda, which is my favorite third-party widget app for a calendar on Android. It's just really simple, easy to use, and it's just a fantastic widget. If you're a busy man or you just want to have your schedule shown on a calendar, on a widget on your phone screen, then I highly recommend you guys go check out Home Agenda. Next, we have Feedly Labs, which is an RSS feed reader by Feedly, of course. And it's just a really awesome app, nicely designed. So every time I open it, I just enjoy reading, of course, the news here from my favorite tech blogs. And yeah, and just keeping up with what's happening in the tech space. Next, of course, we have the New York Times app, of course. Just to read the news whenever I have the chance. And it's just really a great app, of course, to use. And yeah, just a news app I use. So next is unusual wallpaper. So the wallpaper I'm currently rocking right now on this smartphone is by this app. By this developer who created this app, Unusual Wallpapers, which has some cool, unique designs of wallpapers, super modern. I love the design style of this. If it reminds you of another app called Pixel Walls, it is actually by the same developer, so it's pretty cool and neat. So yeah, he released this one, and it's just really fantastic. It has some unique wallpapers and some unusual ones as well, like the app's name has like the app is named as. So yeah, it's really an awesome app. And if you're looking for cool wallpapers, then I highly recommend you guys go check out Unusual Wallpapers. Next, of course, we have Keep Notes. So Google Keep is pretty much it. So I use Google Keep whenever I need to write quick notes and all that stuff right down here. So yeah, the Spotify app and Transit. And that's pretty much it on the home screen apps of the top apps. And then of course, if I start from left to right, I do have the Google Now feed, I guess you could call it. So yeah, it's where I get all the latest news whenever I'm bored and I just want to read stuff. I just slide over and see what's interesting, what's new, and what's trending. And of course, in my app drawer, I have have some random apps here. I have the Amazon app. I have all the popular Android apps that I think I have every single one of them almost installed. Now, of course, this is still a newer phone, so I haven't installed a lot of the Android apps that I usually had before this phone, just because I want to try to keep this phone to the minimalistic as possible and not have too much apps installed on my smartphone. And then, of course, one thing before I do forget is a new app called Bottom Quick Settings. So Bottom Quick Settings, of course, is a cool app that allows you to get your to summon your notification area from below without having to slide up. You just slide up from that little pill. You slide up, and then you can control your tiles from there. You can control your brightness, turn on the flashlight, and so yeah, it's just really cool if you don't want to reach all the way from the top and slide down to reach your notification area. So yeah, it's just an awesome app I've been currently using now, and yeah, it's just been really helpful to use to quickly access my notification area. So yeah, that's pretty much it on what's on my Android smartphone for 2019. Now, of course, this will change, and I will be doing update videos throughout the year, hopefully, of what's on my Android. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you guys later. Peace.